Here we go, guys. Real quick video on the natural gas futures. It's the standard daily chart for the natural gas futures. And let me pull this in here so you can actually see it. And we had a couple of, near-term highs here. But unfortunately, right now anyway, this could change. We're putting in, lower highs. See, high, a little bit lower high. We came up, made a little bit of a higher high, gave people some hope because we broke this uptrend line. But you need two factors, two things on the chart that reinforce your thesis that an asset's going to go higher or lower, okay? And then when you get two, that increases your odds and probability. Because let's be honest, this is, the stock market is really just a glorified high-end, casino, and you have to have, the odds in your favor. The higher the odds, the better success rate you have. And with two factors, much less three or plus, you have a 83 to 87% probability, not 100%, but an 83 to 87% probability of your thesis working out. Either, the asset's going to go to the upside or go to the downside. Okay. And then as you can see here, what we did came up, hit resistance. Now we were trading pretty much inside this green candle right here for several days. Then we broke under it. And I'll just go ahead and give you, a free tip here now. Appreciate you watching. And when you're inside bar, and you'll look through these charts, daily charts, weekly charts, 2-minute chart, doesn't matter. And if I can draw this straight, the low of that candle and then the top of it. So when price is consolidating sideways, the institutions, big money, that's who really drives this market anyway. They're either, accumulating, trying to keep their prices low because they don't want to go all in, on any one, price level because they don't want to put in, like one of these big green candles and disrupt their dollar cost averaging, or they're, selling off distribution, knowing they're going to drop it lower. Okay. And then when the price drops out, as you see on this red candle there, that's when you can, not financial value, that's when you can, look for continuation to the downside. Okay. And then, oh man, I said I was only going to give you one. I'll go ahead and give you two. And markets reverse either at the top or at the bottom to obviously go the other way in a V shape or a W shape. Okay. And then instead of the W, as what we're specifically talking about now, they'll make an M formation. Okay. So, similar to this here, it came down, came up. Here we are now. As you can see, we had a high over here, and then we came up, made a lower high there, and then continued down. So that M, it works out better, that it's a higher probability than this one here if this right side, if that pivot over here is lower, okay? And this one here can still work, but it might not drop as quick or as fast to the downside, okay? And also, this is what we've been doing since this little spinning top indecision candle here, along with that high pivot over there, and this high pivot, and this is the third hit, okay? And high odds that on the third hit, you pull back to the downside like you did the second and the first hit. Okay. Plus, okay, that's one factor. And then number two was this high pivot. And number three, the top of candle that closed at, at the top of a run. Okay. So that's why we're sitting there just holding and molding from this top here in a short position. But guys, appreciate you watching. Hope you got something out of it. If you want to learn more of this, learn how to be a withdrawer in your account. In other words, only 8% of the people trading in the investment world are in the top 8%. And that is they are withdrawing from their accounts. Everybody else, including, quite honestly, myself back in the day, I was a depositor. Matter of fact, I had to take part-time jobs to add to my account, just about every month because I was losing more money, than I could catch up and put into it. And I didn't want to take money out of the family budget, so I had to work part-time jobs to learn this stuff. And, then later on become an 8%er and be a withdrawer. In other words, pulling money out of this market rather than putting it in and giving it to Wall Street.